Hello and welcome back to another episode of the iYAP podcast. I am your host, Megan Albright, and I hope you guys missed me because I missed you guys so much. First of all, let me tell you guys who I am and then we can debunk because I know some people are just watching the podcast or listening to the podcast for the first time on this new episode, so they don't even know who I am. But my name is Megan Albright. I am a 22-year-old queen living in Oslo who is originally from Cameroon. And you know, one thing about Cameroonian women, we are the best. You understand? Like, before I would be like, no, I would choose a different country that was popular on the internet. Like, oh, women from this place are more beautiful, or they are more nice, or they are better at doing A, B, C, D. But now I'm just like, you know what? Let me be cocky with it. We are the best. You understand? Like, everything looks nice. Everything looks good. So I live in Oslo and I study social sciences, but I also do a little bit of YouTube on the side. I do podcasting. I host shows. Speaking of hosting shows, guys, please clap for me. Please congratulate me in the comment section because I'm going to be hosting my first, like, proper show. An event is not going to be televised, but it's going to be happening in real life for black and brown women. Everybody say amen. Somebody say amen. But yes, guys, so I'm going to get into that. But so I do that on the side and I make and edit videos, like I said, for YouTube. I'm a social media content creator, very active on Snapchat. If you want to like see a daily content type of things, follow me on Snapchat. But that's what I do. And I'm just, I'm a girl. I just hang out. I like to chill. I like to make music. I love to watch movies. I love to eat. Like, I am the biggest foodie you ever find in real life if you get to know me. But yeah, that's me. And my podcast is called the iYAP podcast, as you guys have seen, because I love to yap. And I'm sure that those who have been listening to the podcast before are just like, Megan, where's all this energy coming from? You're usually not this hype. You're usually not this ready to talk and shout and mingle. Guys, I'm finished with my exams. I swear to God, the moment we sent in our last exam, it was a group exam. The moment we sent in the last exam, I woke up the next day at 6:30 a.m. with no alarm. No one asked me. Even I was like, why am I up so early? Why am I up so early? When it's time to go to school, I won't wake up early. But now that I'm done, the stress has been lifted off my shoulders, my chest, my ovaries, my everything. So now I can breathe more and it's so amazing. So guys, I'm coming with energy. I'm going to be more prepared. I'm going to be telling you guys all the plans for the summer because crazy things are happening. And I'm also going to be setting up the podcast now to actually have guests. Yay! Do a clapping sound somewhere. Clap, comment in the section. So if you have not already followed the podcast wherever you're listening to it or watching it, please do. It really helps me a lot. And it really motivates me to actually want to do more because then I don't feel like I'm yapping to myself. But the podcast is called iYAP, so I will yap regardless. But like, at least just follow the podcast and rate the thing, okay? Thank you so much. Now, let's get into the topics of today. Topic number one. I'm hosting a show. So now there is this event called Edges and Drinks, which is an event curated for black and brown women, especially in Scandinavia, to empower, to promote, to have a community, to have a sisterhood. And usually there are events like almost once a month in Oslo, but they're going to be doing a tour, and the tour is going to be taking place in Oslo, in Sweden, and in what's it called, Denmark. Yeah, in Denmark. So I am going to be hosting the show in Sweden now, guys. Let's I'm so excited, I'm shouting, but let's deep it. So I started off by being how do they call it? Like just helping out, like it was not a job or anything, but I got to know about the show from my next friend. And I went there. I liked the event, I mean. I liked the event. I loved the vision of it and I love what it was really doing for like black and brown women in Norway, because I have only been to the events in Norway. And since I loved it so much, I was just like, you know what? I want to be a part of it. I want to help out as much as I can. And what I could do at the time was help with the filming and maybe making some content. And I tried to do some of the content, but it was more time consuming than I expected. And like, I have to focus on my own stuff. Like, this is the year for me to focus on my own business ventures and like my life as a CEO and an entrepreneur. So I couldn't do that part anymore, but I was like, you know what? If there's anything, still ask. I'll try my best to help. I'll come with ideas. So it was like, okay, cool. So how I came about being a host, guys. Shout out to Miriam Nabunya. She's the one who is the visionizer, the one with the vision for this community. She started it and she's doing such an amazing job, her and her entire team and everyone who has been to the show. Why do I keep saying the show? And everyone who has been to the event. So she asked me, she was like, yeah, by the way, we're going to go to Sweden, and we're thinking if you'd like to come, to be a host. And like it's gonna be on so date. It's gonna be on the 7th of June, but we need to go before to set up on all of these things and promote and stuff like that. So I was like, I need to really check if I can do it, because I'm very big on work and I'm very big on getting paid for work that you do. And I think everyone listening to this podcast should also do the same. Like, not saying that you can't do something for your CV. I've done some jobs which were non-paid, but I know, okay, this is going to look good on my CV. It's going to look good when I want to apply for what I want to apply for. But still try to at least mention that, okay, like you can't be doing an 8 hour, 20-hour shift and getting nothing in return. You understand? It's like it doesn't have to be payment in cash. It could be payment in whatever else that you think can also work. So she was like, we'll fix everything. You just need to come and host, and then we get you the flight back and forth. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to check if I can. I really want to do it because this is what I want to do, like, as a job in the future, guys. Oh my God. Can you tell I'm so excited? I'm babbling. I feel like I'm babbling. I've had one cup of coffee and I had a sip of the Red Bull and I can feel it. Red Bull. I've had a sip of the Red Bull and I can feel it. But like, I just told myself, I was like, okay, fine. It would have been nice to work at my official job that weekend and get paid. But then again, on the other hand, it's like what I want to do is not working at the cafe like in the future. And this is an opportunity, one of the first opportunities to actually like host something on a bigger scale, because I've hosted stuff, but it's not the same to do it for people you don't know. And it's not the same to like do it in a different country on that scale where there are cameras, people are filming, there's content. So you know your girl had to go get her hair done yesterday because I took off my braids. So I was like, I need to have my whole outfit. I need to go outfit shopping tomorrow. I'm actually late, but I'll go outfit shopping tomorrow. I'll find something here and there. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to find if it's possible for someone to take the shift. We're getting new people in, so maybe everything's gonna work out. It seems. So I got back to her and I was like, I said, I am coming to Sweden. No, I'm coming to Sweden. And that was how it happened for me, guys. So your girl is going to be hosting a show in Sweden. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I need to plan content ideas. I need to plan like how it's going to go. I need to go through my notes. I need to go through the cue cards. And I'm going to do all of these things tomorrow with the event, with how will I call her? Like the real event host, or like the organizer, to say, yeah, call her the organizer with Miriam. I'm going to go through it with her. And I'm so excited. I feel like this is what I've been looking forward to for a long time. My show is called iYAP. All I want to do is just yap and get paid. Is that difficult to ask? Is that so much to ask for? To do something that you love to do and make money from it like everyone else? I tried the cooking thing. The cooking thing was not for me. I tried the making music. Production was not for me. I want to be on stage. Me, I don't want to be sitting behind the scene. It's nice to be behind the scene. Best believe, don't get it confused. And I love to know that I'm capable of doing anything in any position, if you guys understand. Like, I'd like to know that if I walk into a studio to make music, I can tell the the sound producer what I want, how I want it to sound, because I know, because I can be in that position and do it, but I just don't want to. You understand? So it's so nice, and I'm so excited. So I hope you guys check it out. Check out Edges and Drinks on Instagram. They have a Facebook. They have a podcast also. Actually, let me plug it in. They have a podcast also called Changing the Narrative, and I think it's so important for black skin, dark skin, brown skin women, just women in general, for just people in general who want to like have an insight into this topic and have an insight into the lives of black and brown women and things we've gone through. And like they also have guests like a coach or someone who works in the model industry and different industries that come to their different events to speak, like different speakers. And I think they're going to put that also on the podcast. So check it out. And yeah, check me out on Instagram too. It's Megan Albright. I'm going to try my best to be more active on Insta, but yo, it's not for the weak. I'm breaking my back on Snapchat and I don't even have to edit the snaps. You understand? It's like I would take pictures, but to post on Instagram, I feel like I'm ducking someone. I feel like every time I'm on Instagram, it's message, message, message. I'm ducking it. I'm ducking the messages, to be honest. But again, guys, thank you so much to Edges and Drinks for this opportunity. I'm so excited for the doors that are about to open for me in Jesus' name. Amen. And I'm so excited to travel and work. So I hope you guys are excited for me too. Pray for me. And yeah, guys, just the excitement is still sweeting me. I don't even know what to say. So, guys, so that's like the first part of this podcast. The second part of what I wanted to talk about was, and this one is more like a serious note. This one is more like, okay, this is actually a topic, but I would still like for people to, I would still like for people to like listen to the first part and take it seriously too. So what I want to talk about is removing yourself from friendships that don't benefit you and that don't serve you. Maybe serve is the better word than benefit, because I feel like benefit, you might think like, oh, you should be giving something and getting something back, which you should in any relationship, even with the ones with your parents. You understand? In every relationship you have, you should be giving and getting something back. But I would just use the word serving, because I feel like benefiting. I'm trying to be nice. I don't know. I feel like people take it the wrong way. But yeah, like don't be afraid to take yourself away from an equation if you feel like it's not serving you. For example, let's say you want to be a doctor or you want to be a lawyer or whatever, and what you want to do is something that requires you to focus. It requires you to go to school. It requires you to be like to have stability in your life. You can't party like every week or every 3 weeks. You can't see your friends so often. But then you're in a friend group of people who have no ambition, people who hate school, people who don't want to go to class, people who don't want to study. And even if they do go to class, they're not paying attention. They're always yapping and yapping and yapping with you or texting you or trying to get your attention. That's so primary school behavior, first of all. That is so primary school behavior, number one. Number two, it's not serving you, because what you want to achieve in your life, you will not, trust me, and you might get there, yes, but it's like these things are going to drain you. And sometimes you don't realize how much it drains you until like when you have a burnout or a crash out, and then you're like, wow, these people have been sucking the life out of me. Like, vampires exist, but they don't have to have fangs. Vampires exist, but they don't need to have fangs, guys. Let it click in. So if you're in a clique with people who are doing stuff that you know is not right, or that you feel like, okay, fine, even if it's bad stuff or it's stuff that is not necessarily bad, but it's holding you back from reaching your true potential and reaching where you want to reach in your life, it is important for you to step out of that clique, friendship, gathering, whatever it is. If it's not serving you, there's no need for you to be wasting your time, girl. And I'm not even saying this to say that these are bad people or that you can't even be friends with them at all. All I'm saying is like, There comes a time in your life where you need to put yourself first and you need to put your goals first. And I'm so sorry, but like, no one is too good to be cut out. No one is too good to be blocked. No one is too good to be removed from my life. No one is too good to be ignored. Like, no one. Except your parents and your family that, you're stuck together like glue. But again, in those situations, I also understand that there might be things that for your own mental health or for your own peace, you may want to take a step back from. But my point is, never think that, oh, I can't cut this person off because we have 10 years of friendship, 20 years of friendship, 15 years of friendship. So bloody what? So bloody what? People have been eating poison for 20 years. Should they continue eating the poison because they are used to it? Should you continue eating poison because you're used to it? There comes a time where you have to be selfish, and you have to be brutally selfish, like honestly. And that is something that I try to do like every year. Maybe I should try doing it like every 6 months, but I also trust my judgment that, okay, fine, I'm not hanging around new people all the time. So it's not like, oh my, something new has happened, then I'm like trying to figure it out. But like every year, before I step into the new year, I ask myself, what do I want to leave behind? Who do I want to leave behind? What do I not want to associate with? And it doesn't even have to be a new year, but I like to use the new year just so that I can like mentally also tell myself I can't go from 2024 to 2025. That's a whole big ass number. That 1 year is a big number. One is big. You think that just because there are other numbers, one is still big. I don't want to go into a whole new year, a whole 12 months with this nasty energy from this person. I don't want to go into a 12 months with this anxiety from being in this group. I don't want to go into a whole new 12 months from this stress from this so-called brother, sister, bestie, best friend, like homie, girlies. What do you guys call their friends? Homies? Yeah. Why? Why are you stressing yourself? Because when you have high blood and you go under, we will only cry. Nobody will follow you. There's this saying that they say in Cameroon. I don't know if they say in all of Africa, but like, no one is going to follow you to the grave. And that's so true. So why would you stress yourself so much? Why would you care so much about what people would think or how they will react or how they will not react if you know in your soul this is not giving peace? Don't get me wrong. I I 100% stand for elevating yourself and your friends, because if they're really your friends, you would want them to elevate too. And not saying that you can't not give it a try, but you can have conversations, be like, yo, guys, I'm starting to think, especially in good friend groups. And if you're in a friend group, I don't recommend groups of any kind, but if you're in a friend group, which we most often are because we have communities, if you are in a friend group, just make sure that you guys are open enough and close enough to be able to hold each other accountable for things. If you're in a friend group and someone says something or someone is acting a certain way, call them out. A real friend will be like, listen, I'm not even coming for you in any kind of way, but I'm just telling you as your friend, like, you're moving a bit sideways right now and it's not looking good. And I'm telling you this so that by the time you go out to the world and some nasty someone is going to tell you, the way they will tell you will not be the way I'm telling you now. Because I'm telling you from a place of love, right? Or it's like, okay, you guys have been doing some things and you're like, okay, fine, guys, we've grown from this stupidity, this fuckery that we used to do. Let's level up. Let's become adults. Let's start doing things differently. You voice it out. Those who want to listen will listen. Those who won't listen. And it's okay, but at least you've said it. And it's not your job to make sure people get their life on the right track. You can voice it out. You can share your opinion. You can express that you care. You can express that you want the best for them too. But it's not your job. You're not their mom. You're not their dad. And it also, you get to a certain age. Everyone gets to a certain age where even your mom and your dad is not their job to get you on the right track. Like you're too old. Too old. Hi, can't you see your big age and you're still acting like that? Like, don't you really like sit down and think about it? Like, wow, I'm 25 and I'm still talking about clapping chicks every time I go to the club. What? You're old. I'm 30. I have no kids, no girlfriend, but I love Nyash. Why? I'm 45. One divorce, two divorces. I don't hang out with my kids because their mom doesn't want me to see them, but their kids are 15 years old, so they can technically think for themselves. But I don't try to even have communication with them. Guys, these are stuff that I've seen on the internet. I've watched shows from real life people that they come there and you're just like, you're looking at someone and you're just like, you are too grown to be acting this way. You are too old to be acting like this, like you have no sense. And maybe you have no sense, but you're still too old. You're too old to have no sense. What is this? So you can express it to your friends and they can decide if they want to take the advice or not. But it's not your place to be fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. Fight for your friends. Fight for what you think they deserve. Fight for them to have better lives. But at the end of the day, you have to choose you. If you fighting for someone else is killing you, is bringing you down, is dragging you back, it's not a fight that is worth it. The fight is not worth it. Some battles are not worth it. As they say, choose your own battles. It's not every time that you have to put your mouth. I used to be like that. And I'm saying from experience, I used to be like, oh my God, I want to save everybody. I want everyone to be fine. I want us to. Pick your battles. Pick your fight. It's not by force. You tell someone something, they don't want to listen. It's not by force. So I just thought it's very important because this year, hi, Papa God, I was meticulous with choosing me. I don't even know if that's the right way to use the word meticulous. I think it is, but like I've been doubting my English recently. But point being is I chose me, I put me first, I stood on business and I stood on like, you know what? I'm going to make some mistakes along the way. I've made some mistakes. I've forgiven myself. If people want to forgive me, they should not forgive me. It's their business. I move on with my life. Like, I know my heart and I know that I want the best for everyone and myself. But I'm also not a pushover. So it's like it gets to the point where, yeah, I don't gas. Everything just, everything is just there. It's okay. Let's just exist. Let's just exist in our own lane. And this just came to my head right now, guys. Like literally today's episode, I wanted to do it because I didn't do it yesterday. And I kept thinking to myself, what should I talk about? I don't want to plan so much. I want to come here and be raw and authentic. So, like, most times I don't have a script. I have a topic I want to talk about. Then I talk about the topic and things around it. With that being said, I hope you guys are liking the podcast. Take a break. Take 5 seconds to follow. Take 5 seconds to please rate the podcast. Give it a 5 star because I'm here to yap for you, and it's a free show. It's literally a free show. Like you're not losing anything. You're not losing anything. You're only gaining knowledge. You're only gaining this yappa's time. And I think I'm funny. I hope you guys think I'm funny. I think it's fun to talk to me. I think it's fun to hang out with me. Like, I can say with my chest, I'm a cool person. Can you say with your chest you're a cool person? That's between you and your mirror. But you should be able to. You should be able to hang out with yourself when you're alone and enjoy your company. When you don't enjoy your company, figure out why and fix it. Because at the end of the day, you're really the only one that have yourself. Because when you sit back, I was going to say when you sit back, but when you sit back or when you lay in your bed and when you're alone in that room, only you know what is happening in your head. And it's normal to have a little like doubtful thoughts about yourself or who you are and what you're doing and where you are in life. But if the core energy that you have for yourself is not the fact that, damn, I'm a good person, I like to hang out with myself, I'm cool, I want the best for everyone, like I want to work hard, I want to achieve stuff, I'm gonna fight for what I want, you need to spend more time with yourself. And you need to journal, guys. Like, write stuff down. Sometimes you just have too much happening in your head that you don't even know what to do. And I don't blame you because I've been there, especially people who overthink. Like you have too much in your head, you don't know what to do about it, and you're just going around just thinking, overthinking, multi-thinking, multiplying the thinking and everything. And once you start writing things down, it really helps. Before, let's talk about yoga. Before, I would think like, okay, people who do yoga and meditation is like, what do you mean? I should just be quiet and just free your thoughts, or just like just focus on one thing, or don't think about anything. How can I not think about anything? I need to use my brain. Or how can I just sit there like and close my eyes and just pretend like I'm going to sleep or not? You're not supposed to sleep, but you're supposed to close your eyes and just be. I did not understand. I did not understand the point of like putting your hands down and going up and opening your hands and looking up to the sun and embracing it to your heart. What is that? What is that? That's what I used to think about yoga and and meditation. But then I started to do it, and 2 years ago, I was very, very, very much active. I was very consistent with doing yoga and meditation every morning. Peace of mind. Now I know what they mean. Now I understand what they mean. So I completely, 100% recommend yoga and meditation for anyone who overthinks, anyone who just feels like things are happening a bit too fast, or just like you have so much on your plate and you don't know what to do, and you want to breathe, but you can't really breathe. And I'm not saying that you're not breathing, but I'm saying that sometimes your chest is so full of worries and thoughts and problems that you're breathing, but you're not breathing. And you don't know that you're not breathing until when you're finally done with everything that you think you have to do, things you have to achieve. And then when you sit down, you're like, that's when you realize, damn, I've been holding my breath for such a long time. Damn, I've not been breathing properly for such a long time. Take me, for example, like I said, I just finished my exams and I'm waking up at 7:30 a.m., 6:30 a.m., unprovoked. I'm not feeling like I'm too tired. Even though I go to bed at 1 a.m., I still wake up early and I still feel like, okay, I'm happy to start my day. I'm ready to start my day. I want to talk to people. I want to meet my friends. I'm going out, helping my friends, doing stuff with them. Also, I'm so much more active. And I thought it was just the sun. Maybe I was depressed because it was winter and it was cold outside. But thinking about it, like I've always had like an anxiety when it comes to school, because like it's I feel like it's so much pressure to do good and to achieve stuff that I can't breathe. Like I literally sometimes I can't breathe at school. Like if it's group something, I'm just like I'm holding my breath because I'm like, so many expectations, so many things to do, and it's a given period of time. And even in that time, life is still happening, because life does not stop just because you're a student. Life still happens. You still have to pay bills. You still have to travel. People still get sick. Like you're depressed, then you're happy, then you're not depressed. Like you still go through things, and you have to be present. You have to do good at school. So now I know that, okay, maybe yes, part of it is the sun. Part of it is that I was depressed. Maybe that's why I didn't have like the strength, the core strength to brush my teeth morning and night. Like sometimes I'm like, you know what, once a day. I've even tried. I like literally, and I would tell myself like, why am I like this? Am I a bad child? I don't know how to be consistent. I don't know how to do things. All the while, a girl was going through a lot. I was depressed. I couldn't breathe. I was stressed. I was thinking about the people I have to make proud, but I wasn't making myself proud, and just too much. And now I'm like, I wake up in the morning, I shower, brush my teeth, make some coffee, do my makeup, make some content. And this is all before 12 o'clock. I go out, I film the podcast, I go out and help my friend edit the podcast, then I go to work, then I come back from work, and I feel so much better. I can breathe so much better. Like I'm just happier, I'm just more present, and I wish everyone had that feeling. So now I know that, okay, I have this tension when it's school time. So I need to, like, from the next semester, what can I do to enter that phase of my life and be able to breathe properly and not holding my breath and not hold my breath, I mean, when I get there. So now that it's happened, I've recognized it, I've thought about it, I need to plan for it. And that's how you do life, guys. You make a mistake, you experience stuff, you need to sit down, process it, think about it, learn from it, and plan how to move on. Just because you say you've learned from it does not mean that you have. You have to plan how to move on. What do I need to do so I don't end up in the same situation? Or what do I need to not do so I don't end up in the situation? You get me? I think this is such an important lesson in life, and anyone listening to this, send it to your friends, send it to your family, because especially this part, you can even tell them the minutes from when to when they should listen to this podcast or watch, because that's such an amazing tool. And I wish that this was explained more in school or talked about, like growing up, telling us about like real life things and not just one plus one is two, two plus two is four. Like, okay. 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 So, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for listening to today's podcast. Thank you so much for those who are watching, to anyone supporting. If you want to be a guest on the show, you can reach out to me via email or call, or not call, send a voice note to the number in the description box, or send a message, or you can also just comment on Spotify or YouTube and let me know about it if you have a story you want to share or whatever. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone listening to the podcast, guys. We have listeners from all over the world. It's not crazy like I put in the work, but it's amazing is a better word. It's amazing to see how far you can get once you put in the work. It's amazing to see how many people are out there who want to listen, who want to support, and even those who want to hate, they're still listening. So I guess in their minds, they're doing something. For them, it's enough. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great, great, great week. Again, I'm so sorry that the episode was late. I will do much better, and I need to pre-record episodes for the summer because we're going on holiday. With that being said, I am the host of the iYAP podcast. My name is Megan Albright, and I will see you or talk to you on the next episode. Bye, guys.